We have capped postage for you of $3.99. So if you buy more than one set, still you'll only pay $3.99 postage. It's absolutely brilliant. We've also got a fire pit for you as well tonight. So seriously, on this show, everything to make your garden parties, whether it's just you and your other half or whether you're inviting friends around, be absolutely special for summer 2022. And now's the time to think about it, because do you remember last year, April, we had some really hot days. Hot days where we had the garden furniture out and we had drinks out in the garden in the evening. It was beautiful. Then it went cold again, then it went hot again. But who knows, this year we may get a wonderful heat wave early, and it is a good chance to be able to do it. These are so stunning. This is a lovely way of having genuine, not real flames. They're LED lights, but the technology has come so far in the last few years that they do genuinely look like flickering actual flames. It's really beautiful. Now, because you can change the colors as well, you can make it orange as well. You can actually make it look like a naked flame if you want to. Now, we've got several different styles, but this, I think, is the new style. This is the maple leaf. Now, I've not seen these before. I didn't see them last year, so they may be brand new to you as well. Now, they're described as Maple Leaf Solar Lights 96 LEDs. And we'll explain what that means, because that means they are top notch. If you're looking for the best, you absolutely have them. I can't believe the price. $39.99 and only $2.99 P&P if you buy just one item. If you buy more than one item, we've capped P&P at $3.99. But look at that. In your garden, doesn't that look like real flame in there? And that's what that 96 LED is all about. It's about real life looking beautiful. These are also metal solar lights, so they're designed to last in your garden beautifully. You've got two different colors. You've got like the silvery gray and you've got the gold color there. It's not made of real gold, obviously. Have to point that out just in case you thought you'd go down the pawn shop with it. No, not real gold, just gold color. So it's a special price, $39.99. You can split it on 4 flexis of £10. So all you'd pay tonight is $12.99, including the P&P, and then 3 further payments of £10. They look lovely. I'm going to suggest that you might want to buy more than one set here because they look so amazing. Now, these are top of the range, but not a top of the range price. That's what I like about it. But we do have some really brilliant other solar lights as well in different designs. We've got the dots for you. These are the decorative dots solar garden lights. These are $19.99 for a pack of 4, usually $39.99. These aren't flame effect, these are just a static light, these, so that's the big difference here. But you can change the color, so maybe if you wanted green one day or you wanted blue one day, you could do that. $645,948 for the decorative dots. Hang on a minute, whoa. So that's is that correct, that checkout price? Oh, I'm thinking we take those details away and maybe we just double check that, because I think that is actually $19.99 and not $17.99. So it's a 4-pack of multicolored LED bulbs. These are great. Oh, if you've not seen these before. The cords are not plug-in cords. You tie them up to your pergola, to your fence, whatever you want to tie them to, and they look amazing. Look like this. We've tied it up to our kind of decorative fencing here, and it's just lovely because you can change the colours. 507973. Now, for $7.99 and $1.99 P&P, these are absolutely amazing. I think if you buy a couple of sets of these, you'll be popping them in your garden and they hang beautifully. If you've got a pergola that hangs down, and my mum and dad had a lovely one with they used to grow plants on, but that hanging down would be lovely. Just watch your head as you walk underneath. $7.99. 2 flexis. And you remember we've got a fire pit on the show as well. I am so excited that this is back in stock. I bought one of these last year, the first time that we saw it. I was on a show, I think it was a late night show, and I bought it and I loved it so much. I bought it that night. It came a few days later and we used it all the way through the summer. I've got some brilliant video to show you of it in my garden too. 794311. Do you know what? For a fire pit at £219.99, this is excellent value for money. It really is. You can even, it's portable, so you can have it in your garden. You can even take it to the beach. And because it's got these mesh metal sides, you can see the flame through it. Now, what's that thing that just detached there? It's got the fan in it. The fan gives you the execution of the oxygen all the way through the fire, so you can actually make it raw or you can have a nice gentle fire, plus the fact it's a battery pack too and you can plug your phone in. So if you're down at the beach and you're out of power on your phone, it's absolutely brilliant. The X-ray mesh looks brilliant because as the sun goes down, seeing the flame through is gorgeous and it throws off some heat. Oh boy, does it throw off some heat. So that in your garden is absolutely lovely. It was invented by a couple of Australian guys. You know, obviously Bondi Beach and all of that. They're used to beaches in Australia, but they thought, wouldn't it be great to do this? And then they've created this industry with the BioLite. It's absolutely brilliant. I love mine. Easy to clean as well, and I'll explain all of that for you. 794-311, 219.99, and capped P&P of $3.99. I know I paid $7.99 for my P&P, so it's like, hey ho, you know, it's a brilliant price for you. How about a 3-seater swing in your garden? Wouldn't this be brilliant? The kids would love it, but you and your other half. Now, of course, the best time to buy it is in February, slightly out of season, because you know you'll use it, but the garden centres haven't shoved up all their prices yet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. 539-412, it's $219.99. Again, it's a special price. And that swing gently backwards and forwards while the sun is shining just gives you that chance to drop off and have a gorgeous afternoon in the sun. Maybe you've had a little cocktail at lunchtime if you've got a day off. Or a mocktail, entirely up to you. Absolutely beautiful. Now, all of these items are on the website. They're all on the website, and that's idealworld.tv. So all of the solar lights, all of the different styles of solar lights are there. And as you can see, $19.99. We'll sort out our graphics on that, but you can see that on the website, $19.99. There's the maple leaf light there. There are the bulb lights, which are great, and the BioLite fire pit. I have to say, if you buy the BioLite fire pit, you will not be disappointed. I've got one, I absolutely love it. I show it off to all of our visitors when they come round in the summer. It's like I can't help myself. You know, that's just the way. That's all on the website at idealworld.tv. I am very pleased to say that my very good friend Alex Knowles is here in the garden with, well, it's our kind of fake garden, Alex, really. We're inside because it's dark outside and that would be a bit difficult to do.
Yeah, it is, but this is exciting. First of all, I'm looking forward to hearing about the BioLite deliberately, because I didn't know about this.
No, and you knew I had one.
Yeah, so you're going to tell me all about that.
Can we go to these brand new solar lights? I've not seen these solar lights before. They're metal as well, so they're good, solid pieces of kit, these.
Absolutely. I mean, what we're talking about here now as we're coming into summer is really transforming the garden, taking the power of the sun.
Now, hang on, it's the first day of spring on Tuesday.
Yes.
Officially, first day of spring on Tuesday. So, and you know, in spring and summer, you can get some early warm days to be out in the garden, can't you?
But the beauty of these as well doesn't matter because it's the easy use of them. The easy use, it's all year round. Literally, pop it into the ground and let it take care of itself because it's harnessing the power of the sun, no worrying about batteries, no running wires around and things like that.
Okay.
And with these ones, as you said, I know you said right at the start, because there is so much to talk about with these, but I actually want to go into the science a little bit behind it first.
You do like donning your white coat.
I do. I've got my coat and my spectacles on.
Do you know, the reason that I've asked Alex to go into the science actually is because we both looked at the description of this and I said, what does LED 96 mean, Alex? Because I know you've been looking it up, and you have. You've done your boffin bit on this, haven't you?
And I'm going to show you, this is the difference, and this is really where the quality comes in. Certainly for me, the different. If anyone wants to say to me, well, these look very nice, but why are they different to any other solar lights that I might have seen?
Absolutely.
And that is because of this 96 LED. What that means, I'm going to use a patch to put over the top of this to turn my one on straight away. So you can see, now I've set it to the colour green here. You can change the colours, but I'll show that to you in a second. But do you see how this is flickering? The reason why it's flickering and it's got so much power to flicker and it can emit so much light is because of what we call 96 LED.
So what does that mean then?
So when you judge light, when you judge certainly LED lights and how much light it's going to give off, they measure it by how many LEDs are along a metre strip.
Oh, so that's
LED lighting.
Standard in the industry.
Standard in the industry, absolutely. So if you've got a meter, for example, you have 96 lights on that meter. So that's pretty much one every centimetre, near enough on that.
So where does that run in terms of the lowest quality, the highest quality?
So lowest qualities you're looking at probably somewhere around 24 to 26. Highest quality you're looking at about 120.
Oh, so this is right near the top.
Right near the top end.
Excellent.
But because the power that you've got with this is what allows it to flicker like this. And this is why you can do so much more with 96 LED. So I'm going to show you, because this comes with its very own, I'll just pop this up here, remote control.
Excellent.
So not only can you change the colours with this, I'm just going to turn it quickly to show you. So let's say I've got it set to green. Let's set it to orange. Just pop that there on the orange. turn to meet it to the orange.
You see, I love the natural flame effect, and that really does give you a natural flame effect.
Yeah, so you can work through all of the different effects. You're looking at here 12 different colours that you can work through. So if you're thinking, even Halloween, because you know what, if you've got these outside in winter,
Absolutely.
these will still run for 5 to 6 hours in winter as
I
well in the
keep
evenings.
my solar lights out all year round.
Yep.
During the wind, during the big storm, I brought them into the garage, but apart from that, they have been out all year round. And they still light up every night.
Yep, absolutely. But it's how you light it up, because a lot of LED lights will just turn on and just turn off. And that's fine. They create an ambient light. They're beautiful. They look great. But the difference that you've got with this, with the maple ones, and again, coming down to that 96 LED, because you've got that much power, you can do that much more, which is why you'll see on here, because you get the remote control with it as well, you've got a mode switch to it. So you can toggle through, let me turn it for you. So I'm pressing the mode button here. You can toggle through lots of different types of light. So this is like a pulsating light you've got running through here.
Yep.
You've got quite a brighter flickering light.
Yep.
There are 6 different modes that you can work through with this, because this is those 96 LEDs working. So you can change the colours to suit the mood that you're trying to create in the garden. And it's totally up to you. As it starts to get, because it will start obviously lighting up when it gets dusky. As it does that, you might want to start with a lighter light, kind of like a more kind of orangey light, like real flame effect like we've got here. But as it's starting to get darker as well, or if you've got perhaps an evening where you've themed it, you can turn to a purple light or a blue light. You can set it to timers as well. So
if you've got a spring or a summer wedding coming up, by the way, and it's outside, these are remarkable.
Yep.
They look so beautiful. Or a garden party, or just having friends round for dinner and you're having food outside if you've got like a table and chairs outside. They look amazing, these. And I have to say, I have seen quality lights like this much more expensive.
Yes.
Much, much more expensive.
for what you're getting, for the construction that you're getting here as well, because it's a durable material that you've got. This isn't plastic, certainly, that you've got here.
Metal,
Secondly, and I'm really sorry to go scientific on it, but as I see all the specs of this, I need to understand what they are to show you the difference of them. So this is something called IP65, right? What does that mean?
What's that mean?
Basically, it means these will withstand temperatures of -10 and frost as well, right up to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. And
That is quite a warm
vertical rain. So
pressure washer, not directly at it,
not directly at it, but well, you know what, you
but
could
stormy
do,
rain.
stormy rain that's
Wow.
coming across there as well. So you don't have to worry about them otherwise. You don't have to think,
good.
oh, I need to go and get the solar lights in.
Yep.
Because you literally pop them in the ground, leave them all year round, and the way they work, normal solar lights if you like, but they'll charge immediately. So as it starts to get to dawn, it'll turn off, it will start charging. It's harnessing, obviously, the energy, the power of the sun, which is using a rechargeable battery that's in here. If you've got it in the summer, it will charge probably for about 8 hours.
I guess so, because that's how much direct sunlight
And sunlight and light that you're getting for
But
it.
it doesn't need sun. It's just daylight, isn't it? It's not
Daylight, yeah.
sunlight. It
Natural light,
needs,
the lights we've got here in the studios. These will charge.
Which is why it switches on, which is why you have to cover it over in the
Which is
studio.
why I've got to cover it, because otherwise it thinks it's in the sunlight. But then when you cover it up, in the summer, you're looking at up to 12 hours of this going. In the winter, even's great. In the winter, you're looking at 6 hours as well. So many different ways of using it.
I like the
colours.
long spike as well, because actually, it's because you can actually push it down into the soil quite well. But that
double
is
prong on there as well.
important.
Just gives you that little bit of extra support there as well. So you haven't just got the one stake that goes in, so it might start to, kind of droop and go to the left or right. It means it's got it more secure in there as well. And again, I just think, certainly, I mean, obviously I know you can get the packs here with these, but they look beautiful. They look different. You can see the quality you've got.
Absolutely. Let's talk about safety here as well, because people that like real flame in their garden, that's nice. But if you've got pets or you've got children, that can be dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool to touch. You haven't got to worry about that. And it's a beautiful way to light up the bedroom. I'm going back into my bedding shows. It's a beautiful way to light up the garden.
I mean,
as well.
arguably, if you've got a bed outside.
Well, do you know what?
I'm going too far with that one.
Well, you say that, but one of the things I was thinking about with this as well, because focusing on this, we're talking about the garden and how lovely it look in the garden. We've set up a garden here, for example, and put it in plant pots, and we say that it'd be a great way, perhaps, to lead down the path and light up your garden. But what if you've got a balcony?
Yes,
a lot of people have just got a balcony, for example.
Yes, because these are in just in pots here.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got them just here, if you like, in a garden box as well. You could pop them in there as well. So they look fantastic, but a beautiful. A good friend of ours, Alan, for example, has just got a balcony.
Oh,
These
fantastic!
Would look brilliant along there as well.
And by the way, you're getting 4 in the pack, so $39.99 for 4 of them. They're not each. It's either 4 gold or 4 grey. We call it grey on the website, even though it's more a silver colour. I don't know why they call it grey, but they have. So you could choose either gold or grey here, and you get a pack of 4 in them, which is lovely. And the reason that they are such quality and you get such a good flame effect is because it is of this 96 LED effect, which is amazing, and that's so good. So the item number for this, and it's it's busy on the website already, I'm not surprised, 675022. You are going to love these. Now, interestingly, we've got a couple of people buying a set of gold and a set of grey together. So you get 8 in total, but you get 4 of each, and that's a great idea because, of course, we've capped P&P at $3.99 too. So that's a great way of doing it. But we've also got other solar lights that you might like. Now, the next solar lights do not have the flame effect. They're just either on or off, but they can do different colours.
Yeah, they can do different colours. They can cycle through different colours that you've got in here as well. Really, really easy to use. I'm just going to show you. I love this one because it looks a little bit like, was it Bill and Ben, the flower pot?
Yes, it was.
It looks like it's like a little man with a hat on.
You are so not old enough.
No, I know I'm not.
Neither am I. I have to say, neither am I, particularly, But the reruns,
Super easy to use. Again, you can see obviously we've got a black square on the top of here so that it lights up, but I'm just going to take that off quickly just to show you how easy it is. There we go, pop that off here. How easy it is to turn on. You've got your solar panel on the top.
Yep.
And then you've got your on and off switch buttons. So you literally turn it on.
Oh, that's easy.
Turn it off. So it's simple as that. Obviously, I'll pop this back on just to show you the light that comes from it as well. Now, what I like about this is it can cycle through lots of different colours. So it goes from blues to greens to purples to pinks. You can see it starting to work through them as well. But again, with this, you're talking about a really good construction. This isn't plastic as well. This is designed to withstand, obviously, the weather, the rain, having it out in the winter. But what's beautiful about this, and I know we've got different types of this. I know we've got flowers and we've got dots and we've got hexagons. But with the flowers here, because you've got this wonderful motif cut throughout here, throughout the material, it means that it's actually going to spray that light wherever you're going to be placing it as well. So if you've got this placed by your favourite flower, for example, this is what's beautiful about solar lights, and especially solar lights with different colours.
If you've got shrubs or perennial plants that are right in bloom in the summer, these lights sit beautifully in the middle of them because it literally gives a pool of light that allows you to illuminate your favourite parts of the garden. Yeah. It's great. And you get 4 of these as well, don't you?
You get 4 of these as well, and you can choose where to put them. I mean, again, these would be beautiful because of this wonderful colour that you've got coming through here. The purple that we've got coming off, this would be fantastic in lavender, for example.
Yes, of course, yes.
Because you're giving off the colours of the flowers that you've got going through here, and that's the beauty that you get with this, because even little things. The other thing I love about this, if you've got that part of the garden where the dog goes out to do its business before it comes in, or the dark parts that you can't see, this is great as well.
Oh, yes, gentle light.
Just see where they are, just gentle lighting as well.
Great idea. And these have got spikes into the ground, so the double spike into the ground as well.
They've got the double spike into the ground as well to give you that extra support where you need it.
Oh, do you know what? These are the decorative flower lights, these. 645947 is the item number. £19.99 and £2.99 P&P. If you buy more than one set or more than one item in this show, of course, we've capped P&P at £3.99, which is brilliant because you buy as many items as you want. You won't pay more than £3.99 P&P. 645947. But it's not just the decorative flower solar lights that we've got. We've also got, if you prefer dots, we've also got the decorative dots. I'm just going to change the picture for that. Look at these, the decorative dots that you've got here. Again, splaying out the lights through all of those little dots, the cutouts in the metal there. Easy to switch on. Of course, it's got the on-off switch at the top, and of course that photoelectric cell at the top, which allows you to just harness the power of the sun to charge that battery so they come on every night, creating that beautiful atmosphere in the garden. So your garden isn't just a place that the kids go out and play. It's an extra room. It's an extra entertaining room for you. 645948. But I've got another idea for you next that is lovely. My mum and dad had a big pergola in their garden before they moved, and there wasn't any light in it. So you sat underneath it at night time and it got a bit dark. This is a brilliant idea, Alex.
These are absolutely brilliant, Mark, because there are so many different uses for it as well. These are bulbs. These are illuminating, but what's beautiful about them? You need absolutely no electricity.
Excellent.
These run off battery as well.
So hang on, that cord isn't going to a plug socket or anything?
This cord isn't. It's literally just a rope cord that's tied here, so which, give it a pull, turns the light off.
Clever.
Give it a pull, turns the light straight back on.
That's clever.
So if you're thinking about the garden shed, a nightlight for the kids.
Good idea.
When you're going away camping. Even Halloween, if you want to be safe and you don't want to put a candle inside the pumpkin, you want to pop one of these in here. These are brilliant.
Well, I've noticed your one is white light and they're green. How does that change colour?
Because this is what's amazing. For £8 as
Yeah.
well, comes with a remote control.
Wow.
Look at the different colours that you can work with these as well. So I've got this one on your normal natural light at the moment. I've turned them green. I'll show you what it is. So simply turn this to green.
Okay.
I can turn it to purple. I mean, my kids have so much fun with this as a nightlight anyway. I can set it to pink. I can set it to blues.
I mean, you've got 4 different night lights there if you want.
Yeah, and here's the beauty about it as well. You can set it to a timer. You've got a 4-hour timer on there, and you've got an 8-hour timer on there as well. Or if you want to, there's a cycle button up here, which will literally just cycle through the different colours. As you look at that, I mean,
That's a bit psychedelic for me.
No, I love it. I absolutely love this. If you've got a what am I thinking of?
Disco.
Yeah, like a disco, but if you've got the canapé, up outside, for example, you've got a party, you're celebrating.
Well, if they're all doing that, absolutely, that is brilliant.
I think it's great.
What I hadn't realised until you said that, of course, is that these are equally good inside as out.
Yeah.
And they run on batteries.
Run on batteries. Do you want me to show you? Let me take one of them off here. Let me just pop the controller down, take one of these off for you so I can show you.
What's the betting that our floor team have tied them on
Double
so
knot.
well?
And I've picked the
with
wrong
double
one to try and undo.
Oh, no, I think you've got it.
I've got it.
Well
there we go. Look at that.
Nice.
So look at the length that you've got now. I'm just holding this up so you can see. So if you did have this, for example, in a tent, if you're going camping, you could easily tie it up and have it as a main light there as well.
As I say, my mum and dad had this pergola, and one at each corner of that would have just beautifully lit it up. So how does...
I'm showing you this as well. Not hot as well.
Hot.
From a safety point of view, you haven't got to worry about this bulb getting hot at all.
Yep.
And simply, all you need to do is unscrew it. Did you see? I mean, I did it so quickly. You probably didn't see. I'll show you again. It takes 3 AAA batteries.
Excellent.
And that's it. And then simply just put it back in, screw it, turn it on.
Oh, amazing.
Simple as that. If you want to turn it off, pull the cord. If you want to turn it on,
and that's all 4 for £8?
All 4 for £8.
Wow.
These I'm definitely going to be getting 100%. I've set it as green again, as I was saying to you. I know I keep using Halloween, but for different themes, whatever you want to do, because you've got blue and because you've got pink there as well. I think I told you, and I know I'm a little bit young for this, but I'm going to be a granddad. Believe it or not, I'm going to be a granddad in August because bless him, my stepson's expecting his first child.
Nice.
So we're going to have a gender reveal party, and if I get some of these, I can wait, and when the gender's revealed,
go for the right colour.
I'll pick pink or I'll pick blue.
That is phenomenal. I like that. What I also love about these is, as Alex is absolutely right, what's the one terrible thing about camping? Or if you go to a campsite and you've got to make it down to the toilet block. At night time, if you can't find a torch, if you've got an actual bulb hanging from the tent ceiling, you can see where everything is brilliantly. That is great.
Even just going to the loo in the middle of the night or going and get a drink. How many of us have to, I've got my phone on charge. I don't want to take my phone off charge and then put the torch. Torches now on a phone. You can land a plane with them. They're so bright.
And not only that, it destroys your battery as well if you do that on your phone. So maybe if you keep one in the back of a car as an emergency light as well, that's a great idea. Not just new drivers, it's good. Everybody kind of needs one like that. At £7.99, this is just incredible. 199 p&p, 507973. Now, Alex, I'm very excited because it's the point in the show where I've got the fire pit. I've got the phone out here because last year I bought one of these on the show here at Ideal World, and I took a bit of video for the first time that I actually wore it. What I'm going to do, didn't wear it, I used it. I'm just going to pop it there, and let's just see if we can get a shot of that, because that is it in place in my garden. Look at that. This is actually in my garden, and I thought, well, I'll take a bit of video because we might be able to show it on TV. And look at what I love about it is the sides is mesh metal.
Yep.
And because it's mesh metal, as it gets darker and darker, you can see the fire through. But wouldn't it be lovely to sometimes have just very gentle flames, just gentle, little as it goes down to embers, and sometimes a roaring fire?
And this is the thing, because when I came in, I was like, woohoo, I'm doing solar lights, can't wait. What's this? And thankfully, you were here and say, oh, I've got this, it's absolutely brilliant. So
I do love it.
I've been asking you loads and loads of questions. I'm going to keep asking you them. First of all, there's I said to you, there's an orange box on the side that I don't really understand. What is that?
Do you want to pass it to me?
Because so I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does.
It's really clever. Now, not only is the side piece a power pack, so it's here and it literally hooks onto the side of it. It's a power pack, so you can use it as a battery power. But look, here's the clever bit. This hole, there's a fan inside here, and it fans the flames. It literally fans the flames, so it sends oxygen into the fire. What happens when you send oxygen into a fire? It becomes a much more powerful fire, so you get much bigger flames.
Can you
turn
choose
it down
how to do the flames?
Yes, and there's an app.
Is there?
There's an app for your phone that you download, and you can choose where the fire is. And it tells you as well on the app, if you turn it right up to maximum, how long your battery, this, is going to last if you have it on maximum or you take it back down again as well. Now, you can use it as a barbecue. You know the kind of hibachi grills that they have on things like MasterChef and that? It works like that because it also has at the front a grill on top. Let me just show you that, because this section here is like a grill. So literally you just pop it on the top, and like a hibachi grill, you can do that. Now, obviously that will drip oil down into the fire, and that obviously makes it kind of spit out like an ordinary barbecue.
It's awful, but I'm working out how many sausages I can get on it, and that's
well,
good,
I mean, you could probably get a good 8 to 12, 10 sausages on there as well. Whatever, yeah, absolutely. So that's good. If we play that bit of video again for you, you can see in the garden it is absolutely great. Now, I bought just from the garage those logs that you just kind of put in on a fire, and that's great. But you can use it with charcoal as well.
You can. So,
yeah,
so
you can.
Dual fuel. Yeah?
Dual fuel, absolutely dual fuel, and it's portable. When you put it in place, you don't have to have it just in one place at all. You can actually have it you can take it to the beach with you, because once it's cooled down, you simply turn it over and tip out the old ashes.
Yeah.
I get a dustpan and brush and just brush out the extra ash, and then it's good to go again.
And is it warm? Does it kick off quite a lot of heat?
It kicks off a huge amount of heat. We had 5 people sitting around it on that night that I took this video. 5 people sitting around, and it got quite chilly about 10 o'clock, and we turned up the flame, and we were all warm enough to sit outside. I absolutely love it. I mean, I think you can tell. I absolutely love it. 794311 is the item number. The Bluetooth controlled fire pit. Now, when I say Bluetooth, it's just a remote control on your phone, which is great. £219.99. Can you imagine having this down at the beach? Because it is brilliant. I think we've got a price comparison for you as well, because this is superb. It's a great way of being able to get this. So Blackleaf, that's £279.99 and free P&P. Leisure Outlet, £269.99. And at Base Camp Food, it's £251.99. So even with the £3.99 P&P, we are absolutely market beating on this. £219.99, and you've got FlexiPay and PayPal Pay in 3 on this if you choose, and also OpenPay. So if you want to do it across 10 payments, you absolutely can. 794311. If you're looking for a fire pit that's affordable, this is the one to go for without any doubt at all. Let's go back to lights in the garden, Alex.
I'm going to buy one of them now. No,
I knew you would.
You know I am.
I knew you as soon as you started talking about it. Yeah,
Ali's going to kill me.
I love it. I think it's brilliant. Right, let's go back to these brilliant lights, because these are top of the range lights.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're really gorgeous.
These are absolutely stunning. So these are the Maple Leaf 96 LED flame effect solar lights. Now, I want to focus again, if I may, on the 96 LED and explain what that means. What you're looking at here, those beautiful colours, the reason why it can give this such realistic flame flickering, giving different kind of, such a realistic look that you've got, is because what you're looking at here is 96 LEDs per metre strip. So when you've got a strip of electrical wire, the more LED lights that you can have on that metre strip, the better. It's a bit like, obviously, you see me sometimes doing bedding shows. 400 thread count bedding is better than 100 thread count
Yes,
bedding.
totally.
This is like a 400 thread count sheet, if you like.
But in the garden,
but in
and
the garden.
light. Yeah, fair. Okay.
So the quality of the lights means that you get this beautiful flicker, but it means that you can use lots of different colours, which you've got here on the remote control here as well. So I can turn this to red. I love the green. I'm going to go back to the green because I just think, like, for Halloween, and especially depends on what gardens that you have.
I'm going to suggest to you that actually, if you've got bedding plants and they go into the bedding plants, green works really well. Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, the pink and the reds work so beautifully.
Because you can pop this if you've still, especially as we're starting to get warmer as well. Especially you're saying with the BioLite there as well. If you're sitting outside, if bed's starting to, it's still a bit cold, but obviously on days like today where it's a beautiful blue crystal sky. You don't have to necessarily have these dotted all around the garden. Yes, they'll look stunning if you've got them under your favourite flowers, or if you've got them around one of your favourite ornaments. If you've got an ornament, you're trying to spray the light off it to really make it stand out and obviously allow those colours to give that different shine to whatever it might be. But what about if you've just got them in plants near you, around you, just to create an ambient light?
Do you know what is so beautiful about these is they're safe because it's not naked flame, but also they look so beautiful in daytime.
Yep.
And so when you've put them in your garden, either the gold or the grey colour, this kind of grey silver colour, I love the idea that you can have it out in the garden and they look like ornaments anyway.
Yep.
And then at night time, they suddenly come to life,
On
which
their
is
own.
beautiful.
Because you haven't got to go out and turn them on
No.
or turn them off. It's all harnessed by the power of the sun. The solar power which recharges the battery here. And here's the other thing that's amazing. Guess what I'm going to put to you? Guess how many hours they're worth?
So per charge?
No, for the actual light, those LED strips.
Oh, well, I know LEDs last a long time. What, 1,000 hours maybe?
50,000 hours.
50,000 hours.
So
That's quite a long time.
No, I can tell you how long it is. You know I can.
Of course,
You know
of
I can
course
say how
you've
long
worked it out. Yeah.
That's 6.4 years.
Wow.
So you could put this in the garden and just let it do this every night.
I love it.
For over half a decade.
Yeah, do you know what? That is just brilliant. $39.99. Now, we've got some reviews on our website of this product, and do you know what? We only have 5-star reviews on our website for this because people absolutely love it. Just take a look. You can see this. I'm just going to run up to the screen. They're perfectly lovely, colour changing at night, very pleased with the lights, well made and look good during the day. Oh, look, someone's put a picture on there. That's Linda Wilson's put a picture. Oh, that's nice, Linda. Thanks for doing that. Oh, they do look amazing. I think she's got 2 sets there. Well done, Linda. That's lovely. Excellent stuff. So you've almost got a runway there. Make sure that the toy planes don't come in. It's like, A. Lawrence says, very pleased, they're sturdy and well made. I think I'll purchase another set. Well, you can. Well done, Mr. or Mrs. Lawrence. Yeah, absolutely. So loads and loads of reviews. That's good. We've got the grey and gold for you, so it's entirely up to you. It's item number 675022, $39.99. We've got people buying 2 sets, 1 of each colour. I'm not surprised because that is the way to get 8 and good coverage in the garden with 8, of course.
Good height as well, sorry.
Yeah.
Just over 2 foot. If anyone's wondering how...
2 foot, what's that in modern?
do you know what? I learnt it in inches and I converted it into... I think it's 23 inches? Yeah, 23 inches. Sorry, it's 23 inches. Just under 2 foot, 23 inches.
So still in modern terms, that's just over half a metre, I think you'll find.
Oh, is that what you
yes,
meant?
Kind
Sorry.
of what, so,
Okay.
you know, what we learnt in school, rather than... I'm 52 years old, I never learned imperial. What are we doing here?
It's about knee high.
It's about
roughly.
knee high, exactly right. Because we're only little, so we can't stand up next to it because people are it's like, exactly right. Right, let's go for this new, let's go for this new style. I know, absolutely. Here we go. 645-946. These are the hexagon solar lights. These look a bit different.
They are a bit different. What I like about this as well, you've got that lovely hexagon pattern that's going to be sprayed out of here, but just the actual size of the head, it's like a tulip. That's the best way to describe it. So it looks like a bit like a flower, but what it allows that light to do, because obviously it's accentuated and comes out a little bit further, it allows those different colours. Now this one's a little bit different from before. So when you pop this one, it will cycle slowly through different colours. I think you can see just like, can you see up there in the
Yes, just about.
in the star. So it's turning from blue to green to purple. It will work.
It's a bit difficult to see with all the
let's just go to
lights
red,
on
for
in the
example.
studio.
So it will give that wonderful spray, but it allows it. It's a bit like with it's a bit like an echo chamber that you've got here, but for the light. It takes the light, and obviously it's designed to spread it out all the way along. So you get these beautiful star effects flowing wherever you're going to be popping it. If you've got it on a path, for example, it means obviously it's going to be helping light the way as well. But what I really like about this, where I would be having this in the garden, would be under a under perhaps, like you were saying, like your favourite bush or something like that, or an ornament again.
These are really decorative. It's got a kind of greeny verdigris colour attached to the kind of bronzy finish, kind of bronze verdigris.
It's like a metallic finish to it.
And it's almost like one of those statues that's been out in the garden for a couple of years and has just got that kind of green finish on it as well.
Yeah.
And I love that. Now, I used to have a set of solar lights, Alex, that you had to actually unscrew the top to switch it on.
Yes. I haven't got any of those worries with this whatsoever.
Oh, thank goodness,
so
because that was always
if you're
a
wondering
nightmare.
what's on the top there, obviously we've put black card on it, because the beauty of these lights as well, it doesn't. When we talk about solar lights, people think, oh well, it needs the power of the sun and that's it, and it's not going to work. What if it's a cloudy day? I'm not going to get any light. It's just natural light. That's what it needs. So any light, this will be charging now, and the way to use it is so easy. It's literally one button, one little button that you've got there. just tapped on the side, turn that on and it turns them on, press it again and it turns it off. But if I were you, I would just leave it on literally all year round, because when the sun's up, it's not going to be on, it's going to be taking all of the power into there and storing it.
And it's okay for it to be rained on?
Yeah, completely, absolutely fine. So this is weatherproof as well. So again, it doesn't matter what rain you've got coming on here as well. It's designed to last. That's why it's already been given that kind of brushed metallic finish around the outside here as well. And again, it's really important.
It's metal.
It's metal.
It's metal.
It's not plastic.
Come and have a look at the ones that I've got next to me, because I've got two other designs. Same price, £19.99. Same price for the 645946 for the hexagon, by the way. Here are the dots. Now, the dots are lovely as well. Works in exactly the same way. And we've got this wonderful finish here on the dots, which are just beautiful. There you go. You've got the dots there that are just like round circles of light, and it allows the dots to come out so beautifully. And we've also got a flower design as well. I'm not sure if we can pick that out with the camera. We've also got a flower design. And there they are. So you get a set of 4 of these as well. 645947. Again, £19.99. But on 4 flexi pays, that's £5. So all you pay tonight is £5 plus £2.99 P&P. If you're buying more than one set, by the way, we've taken P&P and we've capped it at £3.99. So if you buy 10 products from us today, all in one transaction, you won't pay any more than £3.99 P&P, which is just brilliant. Now, you can call us 09056 48 48 48 if you'd like to speak to one of our call centre agents or use our IVR service. If you want to use IVR, by the way, which is just using your telephone to make the order, pushing the buttons on there, as soon as you get through, push number 2. It's very, very simple. Or, of course, website idealworld.tv. Now, Alex, when you go camping, a little bit of light that you can use in your tent, outside your tent, carry around in your, as a night light, all of those kind of, you've got some brilliant, these are brilliant.
These are absolutely fantastic. 4 of these for less than £8, they're incredible. They are pull string. Let me show you how long the string is as well. So as you said, perfect idea, Mark. If you're going camping to tie this from the top of the tent, it means obviously you've got a light to work in the middle. And all you need to do is literally give them a pull, give the rope string a pull, and the light comes on straight away. It also comes with, this is what I love, it comes with its own remote control. In here, there are 3, 6, 9, 12 different colours, so you can completely set the different moods.
So I've got a question. Got a question about the remote control. If it's on white,
yes,
and you switch it off,
yes,
does it come back on white?
That always comes back on white. So what?
So does it come back on the colour that you change it to anyway, or does it always come back
white? Always
white?
comes back on white. I don't actually know the answer to that. We're going to find out, but I'm pretty sure it does, because I'm going to do it live.
Okay, let's test it live.
So
let's test it live.
Right, I've pulled it,
pink,
I've turned it off. Please
and then
don't come back pink. Please come back white.
Yay!
It comes back white, yeah. So no, it does. I didn't know. It always comes back white. It's not hot, so you haven't got to worry about kids touching it.
No, because I guess that's LED inside that as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's battery powered. So easy to use. I'll just literally just turn it, take it out. 3 AAA batteries is all it needs to pop into there. Then pop it back in, turn it round. There you go. Put it on or off.
Let's think of all the places you could use this. So I'm going to start you. Let's go one each. So we play a little game. I'm going to start with inside a tent.
Loft.
Kid's bedroom.
Shed.
Underneath the sink where you can't see anything.
Camping.
Let's say you said in the shed. Did you say loft? Did I?
Yes.
Oh. Car. Back of the car.
Okay. Yeah. What about as a nightlight when you're going to get a drink in the middle of the night? You don't want to use your phone and lights and things like that.
I really wish that I hadn't started this as a game, because I think
going.
I'm going to.
I've got like 25.
Oh no! You go for it.
So
absolutely.
I'm going to throw this to Evie, our amazing producer as well, because this was a brilliant idea that she gave me, especially with kids as well. Watch this. So it's white at the moment. You've got the remote control here. If I turn it on the green. It doesn't matter actually what colour he's on, but if I pop that now inside the pumpkin Halloween, it's safe. I've got no flames. I've got a nice light that's going to be coming out of that. It's not going to be blowing out at all. Do you know what? I've got to show you this mood as well. This is brilliant. So it's got a cycle mood on here. So you can cycle through the colours that you've got. So again, you can have like a disco theme, because look. In fact, let me turn them all on.
You got a kids' party. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Oh, you've got them all going.
Got them all going, different colours working through as well. And it will just keep cycling until you stop it. You can set it as a timer as well. So let's say you've got a little girl's bedroom. Let's set it to pink, for example, for a little girl's bedroom. There we go, set to pink. And I want to have it on as a night light for my daughter for 4 hours. I know she'll be asleep in about 4 hours or so. Set it on to 4 hours. Simple as that. It will turn itself off as well. Or if you want to do it, Just
And
put it on the
you
string.
could do themed parties as well. So if they're having a Frozen party, you could put it on blue maybe or white.
Yeah,
If they're
whatever
having
you
a
do.
Shrek party,
There's
a green.
literally, there are 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 15 different colours.
If your kid wanted a unicorn party, what colour would you put it on?
I go purple straight away. There we go. Light
purple, yeah,
pink.
yeah.
Yeah, kind of that color.
Spider-Man would red or blue?
Red. Red. That's if you can't
Hulk,
see it 'cause the light
Hulk
should
is
go blue.
green. Paw Patrol, it would be blue, wouldn't it?
Paw Patrol, yeah, definitely. would be
definitely
blue.
blue.
That's Paw Patrol. Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig would be pink,
Go pink.
presumably. Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go. Yeah,
So all
so
of
many
those.
different colours you can work through. And what I like about it as well, we're saying about using it as a nightlight or having it like in a shed or something like that. But it is nice just to be able to choose the different colours. But what I like about it, the natural light actually, if you don't want to muck about with the lights, if you just want to have it, that is the brightest as well for how you want to be using
Can you see we've also tied them to the frame where the plants are, so you can tie them outside as decorative outside lights as well. It's entirely up to you how you use them. Just very quickly, because we're coming towards the end of the show, these maple leaf lights have been really, really popular, and I'm not at all surprised because